These ads are all fake by design. I'm sure you've seen them at some point. They're designed to grab your attention, and when they do, they make a ridiculous amount of money, which makes sense at first since most free mobile games make their money through ads. The more people playing, the more ads they can show, and the more money they make. Simple, but these games, some of them proudly advertise no ads. So if they're free to download, not making money by showing ads, how are they making billions? To understand this, we need to dive deeper into the fake ads themselves and actually play the games. One of these games is called Kingshot. The ads make it look like this action game where you're controlling a king on horseback, mowing down waves of enemies. And honestly, it looked kind of fun. Although, I remember thinking, haven't I seen this exact game somewhere before? But more on that later. So yeah, I downloaded Kingshot. And yeah. Okay, so that's just like the ad? Wait, why are we building a base? Why does it have time restrictions? Oh, so this is why. It's just like... This is what the ad shows you, and this is the actual game.
This is actually pretty nice. Build, go, wood, you need wood, villagers, build, again.
There are some similarities, but the core gameplay is definitely different. Sure, every 20 minutes or so you get to play the part you actually came for, shooting enemies and defending your base. But the real core gameplay is base building. The problem with that is that's not what you came for, and it also takes up a lot of time. To speed things up though, you'll need gems, and that's not the only use for them. You'll also spend gems recruiting heroes through a gacha system, who then go on expeditions that play more like auto battlers. So in a way, this game feels like a mashup of every monetization heavy mobile game mechanic rolled into one. One look at my paper thin wallet and I decided this game needed to be uninstalled immediately. This made me wonder, if people are immediately uninstalling like I did, feeling deceived by the fake ads, how do they genuinely make any money? Well, it doesn't take long to know why. While testing the game out, I almost fell for the biggest trap these games have set for the average consumer: the tripwire. A marketing tactic designed to get your first purchase and through the door of monetized gameplay, usually 99 cents, sometimes less. This makes you think that this game can't possibly be that pay to win, because the packs only cost less than $1, to which I say, you fool! The truth is, most players never spend a single cent. The real money comes from a tiny fraction of players called whales. People who spend hundreds, thousands, and sometimes even millions of dollars on a free game. And everything makes sense, because Kingshot isn't the only one doing this. Using the data I pulled from the top grossing mobile games worldwide in 2026, I found that Kingshot was the tip of the money iceberg. This king was only at number 10. As I climbed up the rankings, something immediately caught my eye.
Wait, isn't this the same company?
Turns out, Kingshot wasn't their first hit. I'm talking about Whiteout Survival. Clearly, Century Games has a formula that really works, because if you put both games side by side, you can see that both have a very similar gameplay loop, base building on steroids. Both are also marketed as very different games. Through research, I found that Kingshot's ads was a copy of an established PC indie game called Thronefall, and Whiteout Survival, their ads are a copy of Frostpunk, another already established PC game. So let's try them both out, shall we? Okay, Frostpunk and Thronefall, continue the payment, purchase, okay, so let's play. Ooh, this is exactly like the ad. Exactly the same. What? How did they get away with it? The graphics, the shooting mechanics. Oh, you can build here too? Oh, and I think the way you build the fences is the same as the ad. What? Okay, now you start the night and waves of enemies should come. Yeah, you can also melee the enemies, which is cool. And the cycle repeats. Yo, isn't Kingshot like plagiarizing everything? So you kill, you build, and repeat. And when you're done, you unlock upgrades and the next level. Bro, this map is huge. You guys can download this game with the link down below. Next game. Is Whiteout Survival a copy of this simulation game? Let's see.
Rulers of old.
Okay, so we have to fight the cold. How do I get coal? Flora? Can you give me coal? Bro, I don't know how to get coal. Okay, so they can't get here, but they can build it here. Okay, let's make them streets. What do you mean it's not connected? I use the streets. Guess we need more wood. Okay, what about now? Okay, now we can get more wood. First death. That was a great game, 9 out of 10 would survive again. It doesn't take long for the original developers to notice as well. Here's a message from the Thornfall developers. You can pause to read it in full, but the short version is that these mobile games copy their gameplay systems wholesale, staying just different enough legally to avoid asset theft claims. They tried reporting it to Google Play, but nothing happened. And since they're only a two-man team, they had to drop the chase. These clone games are parasites. If you wanted to support the actual developers, links are down below. But the story doesn't end there, it gets worse. Further down the rankings, I found Last Z, survival shooter at number 40. But if you've ever seen ads for Last War, you'll immediately notice something off. Last Z didn't just copy the business model, they took the fake ad and turned it into the actual game. And Top War, same thing, another clone jumping on the bandwagon. And so far, it's working. The mobile gaming ecosystem has now turned into a clone war, where the winner is who builds the most addictive spending machine. In this corner of mobile gaming, fun and originality clearly aren't being rewarded, as they are no longer deemed as profitable as these slops.
I have a question. If they're so bad, why aren't they taken down yet?
Well, I turned off my ad block and started reporting these ads, and these are the results. Dear, we received a report about a concerning ad or shopping listing. Our team will review your report and take action if appropriate. If appropriate. So I waited a few days and nothing. Turns out I'm far from the first. People have been reporting these for years. At this point, it's hard not to wonder why Google seems so slow to act. Mobile game advertising is an enormous business for them. Biting that hand would cost them far more than a few user complaints. So let me show you exactly what that looks like in practice. Kingshot, the game we started with, had virtually zero ads running in February of 2025, which is when the game launched. By mid-April, they have 12,332 daily ads, pumping out more than 1,600 new ads per day. With these many games feeling so similar, there must be a blueprint that these companies are following, a formula to making games that literally prints money, because this can't be said as taking inspiration and creating your game. This is an entire industry reading from the same script, and here's why. The moment Whiteout Survival's formula was proven to work, a flood of 4X strategy games came to mobile game stores. Also, it seemed like the platform is rewarding this copy and paste behavior since they rank games by download volume, not quality. So if you can't afford to buy enough downloads up front, you purchase a permanent spot at the top of the charts.